All right, so the last month in the stock market has been crazy. I think in the last month, it's more than 100%. So in my last video, I told you about some positions that I opened, Palantir, Google, Xpeng. And look, I have more than 50 positions at one time in my portfolio. I don't want to be sitting and talking about them on social media day in, day out. It's very exhausting for me to even think about them myself, to then share that with other people. I only want to share the things that I have high conviction with, and then the other positions that I have, I usually just will keep that to myself. So there's a company that I went into, there was a little bit of hype around them. I ended up buying into HIMS. I put like a little bit over 4 million, almost 5 million in, and this is right now. I'll put it on the screen now so you can see. We'll zoom into it. Right now it's at $56. I started buying it at around 29, and then as it started to rally, I kept adding to the position. In under 2 weeks, we're already up almost a double, and you don't really see a double in a week or two. That's very, very rare. Now, another position that I told you about was Google. I was traveling to Greece and I showed you my position that I bought Google right before earnings. I said that it was extremely undervalued. I still believe that it's undervalued. But after that occurred, I saw some other opportunities, and so I sold half the position. And then right after that, Google ended up correcting by 8% in one day, which is absolutely fucking insane for a stock like Google. Google is not a high volatility stock. It doesn't move up and down that much, especially based on very weird news like that. So I ended up bringing my average down for Google, which is now at $154. And now I have $7.2 million in Google. Now, I think that Google for the long term, it's a very solid hold. And again, these are the things that I don't really share. I don't share my entries or when I exit, because I want to keep those moments for myself. Because again, the pressure of when I tell people what I'm doing, even though I have high accuracy, I got so many comments after my last video where I posted my Google purchase saying, oh, rest in peace, Julian, Google just corrected 8% and your $4 million position is now down 8%. If I'm seeing people that's commenting that garbage, like on an 8% drop off one singular stock in my portfolio, it's just retarded, and I don't really want to experience that. So that's why I like to keep a lot of the things for myself. And when I have high conviction, then I'll post them. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So yeah, now I'm gonna enjoy this matcha and we're gonna get out of here.
There he is, Raman. Come on in, mate.
Thank you, Raman. Appreciate it. I wanted to just see this there.
Yeah?
Because you worked for me for 2 years.
Yeah.
And you're very hardworking. I'm very grateful for you. It's your gift.
Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome. I hope you like it.
Thank you.
But make sure you send me a photo later how it looks.
Yeah.
Okay?
Thank you.
Enjoy it. Raman's been my driver for now 2 years, and after some time, I really appreciate loyalty. Now, I think that everybody and anybody that has staff of any kind need to show loyalty, especially after they've showed you loyalty. Raman is such an incredible person in my life. He helps me with everything. There's nothing that's too much of an ask for him, and I decided today I wanted to give him a little gift, so I bought him a Cartier bracelet.
I mean, where the fuck should I really even start? I got hoes that I'm keeping in the dark. I got my niggas cross the street living large. Thinking back to the fact that they dead, thought my raps wasn't facts, so they sat with the bars. I got 2 phones, one need a charge. Yeah, they twins, I could tell they ass apart. I got big packs coming on the way. I got big stacks coming out to save.
So what do you think of this hotel so far?
Hotel's amazing.
Why do you like it?
I mean, the interior, the aesthetic, it is very beautiful, but I can see that they're still going through that trial period. When hotels first open, let's say it's 2 months old, there's always a bit of a trial period, and so things that will get to a level of perfection soon take a little bit more time to get there. So once they get through that trial period of figuring it all out, especially with service, it's of course going to be the #1 hotel in Dubai. Like, that view is unbeatable. It's insane.
I think it would be cool to show the people the room.
Yeah, you want to do a room tour?
Yeah, man. Let's go.
Let's do it. We'll start it off with the maid's room. It's not very often that you see a maid's room within a hotel suite, so that's definitely a really cool feature. And actually, I've seen so many people, especially families, very wealthy families that travel, either private or, just regular commercial flights in first class, and they travel with their staff, and those staff are there to take care of them. And generally, you put those staff in other rooms. So this is the first time that I've seen a hotel that has put a staff quarters within a hotel suite. That's pretty cool. And the view for this staff quarters is insane. Look at that. Burj Al Arab views.
Got a TV.
Yeah, you got a flat screen right there. No OLED though. It's OLED or nothing for me.
Is it actually?
I'm a big TV guy, I'm a big technology guy, and I want the best of the best for every single thing that I use. I love entertainment, and so OLEDs are the best TVs that exist. My Apple TV comes with me everywhere because I can't be using the hotel like Chromecast and all that stuff. I want my own applications that are already fully loaded with all the shows that I watch. So we've got the little kitchen here. I guess there's not a whole lot you can do in here, but maybe if you want to bring a chef in, or maybe they just bring the food in whenever you order it and they set it up from here. To the living room, beautifully designed. The interior of the rooms of this hotel are very, very nice, and some of my favorite. Got the mini bar all stocked up here. So there's actually Bang & Olufsen speakers throughout this suite, which are these, as you see there. It's always nice when you know that hotels spend money and invest money in their rooms, and so clearly this hotel spent a lot of money making this place. Just to wrap the room tour up, pretty straightforward. Bedroom, something that I noticed they do, which is a really nice touch. Got the personalized slippers and also personalized robes. So these are like nice little touches that this hotel does for its guests. Also, this suite comes with a dedicated butler. So that means that I have somebody on call 24 hours a day. So anything that I need, they pick up the phone and they only work for this specific suite, which happens to be me right now. All right, so this is the best part of the room. I think this is where most of the value of the room is. It's actually this terrace. The terrace is fucking massive. So you want to see it?
Let's see.
It's got wraparound views. I didn't even see that section there. I honestly think you could probably chill here with 50, 100, maybe more than 100 people. It's so big up here. This is the value of the room. The room is like mainly based on the outside section. So I'm assuming most people that book this room are outside all day, all night, because it's one of the most beautiful terraces I've ever seen in my life. So this is the 2.0 version of Burj Al Arab. Burj Al Arab was the original like pinnacle of crazy hotel in Dubai, and now they've done it again with the Marsa Al Arab. But what I got told is that they spent billions of dollars on the Burj Al Arab, and that property will never fully recoup the money that they spent to make it. So that has just become a landmark in Dubai now.
Going to game and I'm still independent. They can't accept it. My insurance went down, but my tax went up. I'm feeling offended.
Yeah, said that we're better as friends. Can't be your friends, that's not how we ended. I know you got your own money, I let her take mine. I'm telling her spend it, spend it, spend it. I'm telling her spend it,
Spend it, spend it. I'm telling them. Wake up different city, country, still ain't been on my days. Fly the most, check test while landing, ends ain't showing my face.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you got it, cool. So I've had a very stressful few months. You think that could affect it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, okay.
So that could be much better, for instance, if you do it, let's say after a few weeks, if you have a few good weeks with a good diet,
Right,
exercise
right.
especially. Don't skip the leg day if you do the gym.
Okay,
This is
cool.
always a good booster. Testosterone levels are, I would say, in the mid-range.
Mid-range.
Mid-range, maybe in a higher mid-range.
My testosterone levels were really good then.
Yeah.
So,
So testosterone levels also fluctuate, you know,
Mm.
depending on the lifestyle, depending on the period in a year, in a month, basically. Mostly depending on the lifestyle.
Yeah.
Sleep can
Mm.
disturb it. The stress levels
Yeah.
also.
What's something I can watch here? Any good shows you recommend?
I like watching Vikings actually.
Oh, Vikings is a good one. The new one or the old one?
I watch the new one.
So what do you usually watch?
I only really like to watch documentaries. I prefer reality. Like I don't like dramatic, like fictional storylines of any kind. I'll watch them if it's like incredibly rated and people are like, you know, it's hyped up. But almost everything I watch is always documentaries, and I think that that's like one of Netflix's biggest assets, right? Like they kind of created this whole documentary thing. They're releasing like a new documentary 3 times a day. So yeah, I watch just documentaries.
Try to bend it so it won't be that much. Okay? Stiff, yeah?
Very stiff.
How do you feel, bro?
I feel a bit depleted. I think that's normal though. Every time I do that treatment, I feel very tired after. It's okay, we'll go home, I'll rest, relax, and then hopefully have a good night's sleep. This treatment, usually you feel the benefits maybe like a week or two after. It's not immediate. So yeah, hopefully within a week or two, I'll feel the benefits that I usually feel. You know, it's like fine tuning, so. Alright guys, so the last few months have been crazy. Very, very stressful, but they've been rewarding. Now, the reward doesn't come without sacrifice because there's been a lot of stress. And that stress and that chaos has taken away from my personal life. I wasn't even fully present in my own life for many months. Like, all I did was focus. It was very high pressure, a lot of stress. And now in the last basically week, I've made some adjustments so that I can step back and I don't have to be as locked in as I was before. It's been a very pleasant couple of days because I'm not looking at the stock market like I just was the last few months, because I played the game and I feel like I won. Like I did exactly what I set out to do, but there were definitely some consequences for doing that. You know, stress, chaos, sleepless nights. And sometimes when you're presented an opportunity like that, you just cannot say no. You know, the last time was COVID, and you really never know when something like that is going to happen again. So in case it was the last time that was going to occur for another 5 years or 10 years, then I had to take full advantage. So with all that to say, it just goes to show you that it doesn't matter which stage in your life that you are, that you have to seize and take every opportunity that you are presented, because you don't know when it's going to happen again. We should be very blessed and fortunate that anybody that was able to execute during those months was able to reap the rewards like never before. That was a crazy opportunity, and the stock market rewards us and punishes us on a daily basis. We just never know when that's going to be or how that's going to be. So in saying that, make sure you subscribe. See you later.